What's up, guys? So I've been thinking for a while now that it would be cool to go through some of my old worlds and check out some of the builds that I had done in the past and finish them up, because there's a lot of really cool builds that I started and they could use some furnishing, some finishing up. I know you guys got some too. It's probably something you think about. This world is it is over 10 years old. Not sure exactly how old, but it's very, very old. And if you look all the way down at the bottom of my channel, like 300 videos ago, you will see this this world is there. I uploaded a few episodes, like 10 episodes, something like that. Playing in this world, so it's there. So if you want to check it out, be my guest. Although please don't check it out because it is some garbage some garbage videos. But yeah, so we got this little village, and down below there's a villager trading setup that is super inefficient and broken because it was set up for the old villager trading. But we have a cool setup here, and I want to make this an actual town. It's a little pass-through town from two of my big builds. There's one down there and one down that direction, so this place is kind of in between. And so I want to kind of make this like a little traveling stop situation, and we may work on this over here. Let me give you the full tour. Okay, so there's this village over here, and we have tons and tons of reeds that I set up a long time ago, and basically every single spot where there's some water, I went in and threw a ton of the reeds in. So what I want to do is clean this stuff up, and of course we got the wheat and everything. So it's a little farming setup, and then over here we've got tons of sheep, we got tons of cows, and tons of chickens. So this whole place is just a big farm setup, and I want to keep what we have nice and optimized and everything, but I want to make it look very pretty, and I want to optimize it a little bit more in certain areas. So I did start making some stuff in the past. This came several years after I actually built the first thing, so it's a little better, but still not great. I want to make this a little bit cooler, spend a little time in here. It's just a little horse stable, make it a little bigger, but we're going to keep the structure the main structure here, spruce it up a little bit, and then we take you down here. Got a little mine cart set up, and go on in. All right, here we are. So as you can see, a bunch of them are still the old villagers. Don't have anything going on. Whoa. That's my food. 1 second. Okay, so as you can see, not the prettiest, but some cool things going on. I got the setup pretty nice, and I think there's more villagers back here too. If I remember right. Oh, there's one villager. Cool. And then we got this little station, and I want to make sure to include all this in what I do. This is for armor, so if you like step on it, boom, set you on it. And we have all this stuff set up for 6. So there's 6 different things that it can get put into your inventory. So we'll put a nice set of armor in there and everything. And then a little enchanting spot and an absolute overflow of most resources. And I got a ton of emeralds. So super cool. That's what's going on underneath. Let's get back up here. Okay, so what I'm thinking on this place is I want to knock these buildings out, although I do want to kind of try and retain as much of the original setup as I can. So there was a house here that I knocked out, and then I was thinking to myself, well, hey, we should make a video of this. So I knocked a blacksmith out from here. So I want to keep a house in this spot, I believe, and I think I want to do a little bridge over into another section of the same house here, and I'm thinking maybe it's an inn. I want to get an inn in this place since, like I said, it's a little passing by kind of town here. And then over on the farm, I want to do chicken coop for this, a pasture for these guys, a little farmhouse of some kind, and the same thing for the sheep. So without further ado, let's get to some work. And first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna demo these buildings here, get these out of the way, and then I'll knock this well out and stuff, and then we can do some work. Alrighty guys, we got it all cleared out, and now it's time to go ahead and work on this tavern. Alrighty guys, I got this all finished up, and there was supposed to be a little time lapse there, but my replay mod decided to crash out. So I'm just going to update you on what we did. So obviously this is not complete, but we're going to build a little bridge from here to here, and we're going to dress everything up, throw some windows in and so forth. We might even add some leaves and whatnot, but yeah, there's no windows down here yet. This is just our basic layout, but I want to go ahead and get moving on some of the other builds. So I have a diagonal house that I want to build through here, and I've thought a lot about what I want to do here, been back and forth, and I think what I'm going to do is I want to build another structure out to the side of this. We'll keep this layout and dress it up just a little bit, but we'll basically keep this layout right here, and then we can build a structure right here, just a little housing section that's connected to this. Pretty tall, relatively close to the size of this building right here. And then we're going to come around and we're going to add more stables around the side and then bring it all the way through, probably about like through here. So that way we get a bunch more stables through here, an additional home, and then this place right here is actually going to be kind of like a little market, like a general store. Yeah, I think it's going to be perfect. We got the inn, we got the general store, we got the stables. So like I said, just a little passing through town. Not too many people living here, just a little passerby. And then we're going to throw a bridge in, and that should be it. So I think it's looking pretty cool. We're going to have to dress everything up, but for now, let's just work on the main builds, and then we'll go through and get everything all purty. Alright, boys and girls, we got this beauty in here, and I wanted to update you a little bit because I kind of just changed my mind on what I want to do here. So this thing is looking great. We're gonna have to work the roads a little bit. I think I actually am gonna keep this style just as a little memento from the original build. So we'll do this style through the whole town, but we'll make it look a little nicer, not so clean shaven and everything. So we'll dress it up, and then what we're gonna do, instead of putting the house here, because I actually like this sight line, and the more that I was looking at it from over there, the more I wanted to keep this sight line here. And so we're gonna put the house coming out this direction, and then we're gonna add some additional stables right through here. So that way it's a little lower, and we can keep the sight line from over there looking at this big tower. So that's my plan. I want to keep it nice and open, and let's get it done. Okay, you guys, got this baby all finished up, and I think this is probably my favorite addition yet. It's kind of weird, kind of funky, has a lot of things shooting out of it, but I think it gives it a really, really cool look. So I'll give you a little tour. I updated some of this stuff, so threw some logs in here to break it up. Same thing with down below, it's just cobble down below, so went through and did some stone brick, and did the same around here. So we'll put some more gravel in, just like in here, in this area, but we'll get to that when we do the roads. And then the actual house over here, got the front entrance as well as a little side back door entrance that's going to lead out here and to a little dock, which I think would be super cool. And then I think I'm going to turn most of this into just a little field of wheat and like a big garden area, which I think would be really cool. So not too spacious on the inside, or super spacious on the inside. And I'm not too sure what I want to do about this situation. Still thinking about it, but we'll get it resolved before the video is over. And I think ultimately I'm probably just gonna wipe this whole wall out. But I was thinking we could just do this and go right over it. So we'll think about it. But as of right now, we'll just go ahead and leave it. And then up here we got a cool little balcony, which I think is awesome. Actually very spacious feeling when you get out there, but it doesn't jut out too much, so that's super sweet. And then just some barrels and everything to keep it interesting. And I tried something a little different up top, just a short little section with wood, and I think it looks awesome, especially in conjunction with the old building, which I think actually flows perfectly with it. So super excited about how it turned out, and now we're just going to go through and spruce this place up. And then last thing I want to add is a little farmhouse. Now I'm torn between whether or not I want to put it over here or if I want to stick it over there where the actual stuff is. Let's go take a peek. So like I said, two different options. Can do it over here where all the animals currently are, or we could do it kind of like up on this hill, which I actually think would make more sense, which is why I'm torn on it, because this is cool over here, but I think it would look awesome to have a little road trailing up through here, and then we could turn this whole field right here into just big sections of wheat just rolling over the top all the way through. I think that would be awesome. The other alternative is we could stick it over there and have all these cows and the sheep grazing and stuff through a big patch of land. So I don't know. I got to think about it a little bit, but those are our two options. And after we get the farmhouse in, we're just going to get the wheat fields, decorate this place, get that dock in like I was talking about, and then we'll work on the roads and spruce this place up. Still got to add a bridge over here, but we'll get to that. It's just I'm thinking about how I want to do it still. So anyways, let's go ahead and get that farmhouse in, and then we'll go ahead and decorate this place and get her all set to go. Alright, check it out, guys. Got this beautiful farmhouse in, and I am super happy with how this thing came out. Way happier than I thought it was going to be. I really had no plan for how I was going to do this, and I think it looks fantastic. But now I got the not-so-fun task of taking all these guys and putting them kind of back there. Same thing with the sheep, and then we're going to build a little chicken coop. So let's see if we can get this done with no catastrophes, please. Alright, I'm about to chop these down so I can use them to close this gap and that gap over there. But we're going to have to be quick with it. Come on. You're going to run off so fast, man. Okay, should be enough. Close the gap, baby. Okay, you lost one. That's alright. Close. Oh. Yep, we got it. And that one's good. Okay. Just gotta close this up. This is a hard one. Come on. Well, nope, didn't want to do that. Yep. Looks good. Beautiful. Okay, not good. Yep. Should have been taken from that side. What am I doing? No! Close. I don't need them all. So, at least. Oh no. Craft. There we go. Yep. And get in there. Yes. You stay. That's right, buddy. I will take that. Perfect. Okay. Got these boys locked in. Looking good. Wait, what? How did you get over there, sir? Oh. Crap. Not good. I'm gonna have to fix that in several spots, I bet. Okay. I think it looks pretty good. So yeah, I'm just gonna let these guys graze. And we're gonna have this nice, beautiful field. We'll dress up this section in just a bit. But first I want to get the sheep in here and we'll let those guys graze as well. Okay, this one's going to be a lot harder, and I'm expecting to lose a bunch. We're just going to have to chop all this down and lead them in. So, to make it happen, come on. Oh, whoa. Oh. Alright, everybody, take notice. Follow me. Okay? Yep. Looking good. Oh my gosh. There's so much more than I thought. I guess we can try and do this in 2 goes. We're going to lose a lot of them, no doubt. Up and over, boys. Up and over. You fools. This way. Come on, y'all. Oh my gosh. Awesome. Okay, yep, that's good. This is the correct direction. Good job. Come on in, folks. Hello, friends. Join your brothers. Alright. Still lost a ton, but it's looking a little better. Yep. Come on in. All you fools. Come on in. Good job, boys. Good job. Hey, you. With your back to me. Come here. There we go. All right. Not too bad. I was pretty worried about that, but that worked out all right. I just got to clean this up and make this not a square, and then will be go on the grazing field. So I just want to get a chicken coop in, and then we're going to plant a gigantic wheat field. And get a little road leading up to this point. But yeah, coming right along. Alright, we got this whole thing fenced in, looking cool. Fixed this section, got it all nice and pretty, and built this little chicken coop right next to where we got our chickens. Partially because I didn't want to have to take these guys too far, so here's my plan. We're going to dig a hole straight through, and I'm hoping that we can just take them right in. They can't escape. Okay, yes, everybody, go that away. Good job, very good job. Okay, yes. Good job. Good job, everybody. Follow me to your much more hospitable home. Okay, this is actually working flawlessly. And is that everybody? We're gonna call it. Okay, good. Oh, no. No. Okay. Toss all. Okay, wait. All you guys, come back. Come here. Oh my gosh, the Armada! And make a break for it. Close. No! Okay, come here. Hey, you. Do not even think about going off that thing. I saw that. Saw that look in your eye. Yep. And you're stuck forever. Yes! Got him. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Wow, that's a lot of chickens. Ooh. It looks cool, though. I like it. Yeah, we didn't even lose one. Good job. Good stuff. Okay, I just had to show you guys. There's like 100 chickens in this one block trying to get out because they think they can get out. But I hate to break it to you, brother. You are stuck. Okay, you guys, got this whole thing finished up, all decorated, looking extra beautiful, and I went ahead and basically covered this entire place in a giant wheat field. I just thought that would be cool. I think it makes sense too because this area was, as I said before, a little farming situation for the villagers and stuff. So if we did want to go through and get all this, then we could. So it works out great. Haven't done anything with the sugar cane yet, but I have some ideas. Not in this episode, but yeah, I think it looks fan-freaking-tastic. And let me show you some of the details. So we got this little walkthrough over here that leads off to a little dock situation. Think that looks awesome. And the view from here is just fantastic going towards the farm. So I think it's perfect. Worked out really good. Still got to clear all this out and everything, but everything looks super nice. And yeah, I think it's super cool. The bridge here is looking cool. Still got to do interiors and everything, but I think it's really cool. We'll put a little suite kind of situation up in here. The inn's suite, the best room in the house kind of thing, up there with a little view. So that's kind of my plan. Probably not something they would have ever done, but I think it'll be cool regardless. So. And then we got a cool little path heading down all the way through to the farmhouse, connects everything up, and particularly I think this view is my favorite. It really kind of ties everything together. You got all the wheat, got the bridge going through the river, and then you get a little view of every building, and I think it works out perfectly. Plus, if you were coming from this direction, it makes some sense to me that the first thing you'd run into is the stables, and then you got the inn just past it, a little market situation. I just think this town is really perfect for what I was trying to get out of it. So really happy with how the walkthrough feels. I think it looks beautiful, and I'm a lot more pleased with it than I actually thought I was going to be. Not that I thought it was going to be bad or anything like that, but I really, really like the feel of it. So I'm very happy. I think that looks amazing off in the distance. Super, super cool. Anyways, guys, that is going to conclude the video for us. Thank you so much for watching. I do want to say I would love to come in and do some more of these videos, and maybe even in different worlds and stuff, but finish this whole thing up and get a little cool villager situation going down through there, sugarcane farm, and you know, expand it and stuff, and work on this desert village over here, because that's kind of part of this. There's another rail that goes through from over there down through here, so we could spruce up that village over there. I think that would be really fun, and do something with the sugarcane too. So yeah, we could definitely make another video, and there's a lot of other worlds that I have a similar situation going on. So so if you guys like this style, you think it was fun, then just let me know in the comments, and we can definitely make some more of these happen. But as for now, that is going to conclude it. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I appreciate every one of you guys, and I'm sorry I was away for so long, but we're back in action now. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all you beautiful, wonderful people in the next episode.